Is it too late to start a podcast? Hi, I'm Hank from Free Podcast Tools, and I'm here to talk about whether or not it's too late to start a podcast. The short answer, no. But the long answer is it's going to take you some time to gain traction nowadays unless you have a lot to throw at marketing your podcast. So when it comes to starting a podcast nowadays, a lot of people say it's oversaturated, and they are somewhat correct in the sense that people will have to do more than a surface level dig to find you. Back in the good old days, which I would specify would be somewhere between 2004 and about 2009, it was very simple to find podcasts on a television show, on a topic that you loved. Usually there was just one of them, or maybe 3 or 4. When I started a Falling Skies fan podcast for the TNT TV series, there were 2 other shows available at the start. By the end, there were probably 5 other shows available. But we had the number 1 show. And when I won the podcast award for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., when we started that podcast, we were the first one to start. However, by the end, there were over 20 other podcasts talking about the series. So you still can stand out. Even if you're not first, you can still stand out. Some things to consider. If you're starting a podcast brand new, fresh out of the gate in 2022 coming up here, you're really going to want to market your podcast. I know that a lot of people want to do podcasting completely free. They don't want to invest anything, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I spend money on marketing some of my early shows, and I will tell you this, for $20 a month or up to $100 a month, you can do some excellent marketing. You can reach people where they're at, which is searching for a podcast on your topic. You can interact with certain communities, which might help you raise the profile of your show. But I truly, wholeheartedly think you have to have some sort of a marketing budget, whether it is $10, $20, $50, $100 or more per month. I think you need to put something into letting the world know that you have a podcast on that topic. I don't think that it's easy anymore to be noticed, especially when you're talking about dozens and dozens of shows in each category, all covering the exact same topic. So what wins out there is charisma. How do people identify with you? You know, do they like your delivery? Do they like your format? Do they like the length of your podcast? All these things play in, but once they actually find you. So you have to give that nudge to help people find you. And I truly believe that marketing is that nudge. So while 2009, 2010-ish might have been those last years where somebody could just go into any directory and say, oh, there's a show. That's the exact show I'm looking for. And now they have to dig. You're still not out of it. You can still make your podcast. You can still grow brick by brick, and you can make something happen. Heck, just several months ago, I was at 0 subscribers on this YouTube channel. Some people were trying to discourage me. But when you understand content creation and you understand these things take time or money or both, then you have a sense of the investment it's going to take for you to move forward. So are you willing to podcast like I have for almost 16 years and over a decade before I got any kind of notoriety in podcasting? You have to ask yourself those hard questions. Why are you in it? And what is the goal? Is it a hobby or is it a business? I always view all my projects as a business because I'm trying to deliver some sort of value. Even if what I'm getting back from people is not monetary, it's still a business transaction. And then from there, you can build a great community around what you're doing with some very like-minded and fun individuals, and you can grow your show exponentially going forward. But you got to be in it for the right reasons. So I love podcasting. I want to keep podcasting for as long as I possibly can. And I really, truly enjoy making these YouTube videos, and that's why I do them. That's why I spend thousands of dollars buying equipment and reviewing it. Even though a lot of people aren't watching, I am so appreciative of those of you who do watch. And over time, if I'm delivering enough value, I'll get that value back with subscribers, comments, likes, and building an awesome community like I have in podcasting. But chime in the comments down below. Do you think it's too late to start podcasting? I most certainly don't think so, but if you think differently, let your voice be heard. Thank you so much.